It always comes down to money. CEO Mark Zuckerberg, Facebook, Instagram, has just admitted that the Biden-Kamala Harris government was completely responsible in holding information during the COVID-19 era. Why does Mark Zuckerberg come up with this now?
No matter how well we handle this, but now that we're here in July, I just think that it was avoidable, and it's really disappointing that we still don't have adequate testing, that the credibility of our top scientists like yourself and the CDC are being undermined.
I don't believe that has anything to do with being a honest person. I don't think it has anything to do with being a person that is very happy to come to this realization that they are now here for helping people and making sure that all information is flowing freely and people are able to make up their own decisions and there's something called freedom of speech. No, I don't think so. I think what's actually happening is Twitter is just annoying, or X is annoying Zuckerberg so much that he needs to reposition his brand, that his brand potentially is failing because now it's obvious that Instagram and Facebook are giving you a very myopic view of information, and people are just annoyed by it. And people are going to X thinking to themselves, well, this is a place where information is free, where freedom of speech exists. And so Zuckerberg is now trying to position himself in a way that he can get some of that money, because truly being a good person or protecting the freedom of speech amendment, I don't think anyone actually cares about that. Politicians don't, the president don't, clearly. So it has nothing to do with that. But what it does have a lot to do with is the perception of helping people. And by Zuckerberg coming out, he's now admitting, and in a time of an election, let's be honest, that this is a very unique time. And during a time of an election, he has now decided to say that these two people were conspiring to limit the spread of information during a specific time. So it looks as if perhaps Zuckerberg himself has changed his political direction and maybe is looking for a new political partner. And if you go on Fox right now, you'll also see the same thing, that you'll see there's the headline that Zuckerberg called Trump to apologize. So there's a complete destruction of the status quo of information, because it seems to be that the idea of freedom of speech is just so great, so tantalizing, that no one can say they are inhibiting it. And therefore today, Mark Zuckerberg is apologizing to the world because he was one of the giants responsible for destroying freedom of speech.